Thank you for tuning into WAOB News Now. My name is Lorenza Medley, and today I wanted to highlight our EMS workers as it is National EMS Week. I am here with the Sumter County Fire Chief Jerry Harnan to talk a little bit more about how they are trying to make their jobs a little bit easier with blue reflective house signs. So, Jerry, can you tell us why it's so important for people to purchase these blue reflective house signs?
Um, when you're calling 911, most of the time that's probably one of the worst days of your life that you're having. And it's just very important that when we're responding, because I know here in Sumter County, we're a very, very rural county, and we rely on those house numbers being at the road. A lot of people have them on their mailboxes, and they're just not big enough to where we can see from that engine or that ambulance or that patrol car as we're coming down the road. So we rely on those reflective signs to help identify these addresses, and so we get to the right house, in the right amount of time.
Can you tell us where the proceeds for these signs go?
The proceeds here in Sumter County go to 4-H. The 4-H, our local 4-H, started this probably 10 or 12 years ago, making these reflective signs. And when they're made here in Sumter County, um, everything, all the proceeds go here.
All right, and can you tell us how someone can go about getting one of those reflective signs that are so important to help EMS workers find them during an emergency?
You can contact our local ag, our I hope 4-H club. They're located in our ag building, which is located behind the State Patrol Office on Highway 19 South. It is a county ordinance that you have some type of a numbering system on the house, whether it be on the house or whether it be on the mailbox. But it is a county ordinance, and we still have, lots of residences here in Sumter County that are not properly, they're not properly labeled.
All right, can you tell us a little bit more about this city ordinance?
It's an ordinance that is a citable ordinance, but that's the last thing that our code enforcement office wants to do is cite someone for not having it. We'd rather educate the public. There is an ordinance. The ordinance is put in place to help the sheriff's office, the EMS, and the fire service to locate that house, and a lot quicker. We can get a quicker response time if these houses are labeled, and it's on a reflective sign. So, we're not. We'd rather educate than issue citations for this matter.
Can you tell us how the fire department is educating those people who do not have a blue reflective house sign in front of their residence?
Well, when we have whether it be a medical emergency or we have a structure fire or any kind of call for service or installing a smoke detector and we don't see the sign, we do have flyers that were made up by 4-H that we try to issue to homeowner and just, letting them know, look, this is a vital, important, you know, step that you need to take, because if we can't find the residents, we can't find these numbers, and it's going to slow our response down. And everybody knows when you're dealing with EMS and sheriff and fire department, that time's of the essence. I mean, time means everything to us.
And can you tell us how the flyers have helped in increasing the amount of people who have these house signs in front of their residence?
I would say they have definitely helped. Of course, not everybody rushes out and buys a sign, because they are costly. But for the most part, the public understands where we're coming from, and they see the need as well as we do. So we're hoping it works. We're hoping it works for a lot more of our citizens here to adhere to this ordinance and purchase these signs, whether it be from 4-H or they have someone independent, another company or whatever. We just, we need the signs. Um, so we can do our locating of the residents.
How is the Sumter County Fire Department celebrating National EMS Week?
Well, look, we couldn't make it without our EMS. We got a great EMS crew here in Sumter County. We can't say enough about them and the hard work and the dedication that they put into their job. And, we just want them to know that we greatly appreciate all their efforts and everything that they do here locally. And we got a very good working relationship with our local EMS, which is great. I mean, we work really close with them.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Harmon, for joining me today.
Anytime.